Right. I have no idea if this is all working or not. So, it would appear I have to do some missions again, because the game crashed at the end last time. Which is annoying, it keeps happening. Trying to get this camera. I spent ages setting things up on my laptop with Streamlabs and trying to make it all professional and look nice, and then it just wouldn't work, so I have to continue doing it this way. I've got to do some waiting. So yes, if there's anybody there, can you hear me? I'm using my new microphone. It's not in the best position, it's next to me, but I've got a microphone stand coming tomorrow. Although I have made a few changes. I've got a Nightbot now, apparently. I don't know how to test it. Ah, yes. It is set up. Well, that's one thing, I suppose. Right. I'm waiting for this damn priest to arrive. ha ha ha. Yeah, I already did this mission, but then it crashed, so...
And with...
I'd like a beer.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Cheers.
What about your kin?
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Here, enjoy.
Here. We'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. The parents, the girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. They almost killed me.
My poor child. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
I wish I knew how,
He did, but I found
how well
trail led here to
the microphone was working, how clear things were.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head.
I suppose I
to
could
find
watch
things
my
out
own
instead of
stream.
torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened in Noyo?
Let's see
Good folks
how
here
it
about are
sounds.
saying all kinds of terrible things. But I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
One ale.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The
Testing,
Neuhoff
1
stud
2
farm
1
was
2 1
raided by
2.
bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill.
No, it definitely sounds
They
clear.
named the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that.
You're pretty handy with a
You know
sword.
what they say.
But this is a bit more mysterious.
Let's just say these days, of course, it's...
Well, we've... So,
If...
Cheers!
I under...
Chin up, lad.
What?
If I tell...
Word of...
On my...
I always want...
Well, it has to be some tongue lashing about the two, especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Ooh, fornication.
Well, I hear he always has a full house. I'm thinking about
What's so amazing about it?
the preaching of Master Y- the lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning.
So yeah, I've already
just
done this
like a
mission,
flock
and
of
then
hung-
I
They
finished
don't
it,
know
and
mercy.
the
Their
game crashed,
hearts
so
are
I have to do it again,
You
which
wanna
is why I'm
baptize
skipping
it?
through
What
a lot of
if
the
it-
talk.
With such while Jesus, look to your amen.
Well,
Oh, the congregational.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny.
What do you mean? My situation. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles.
Don't you think it's a bit...
No, I don't.
Was I successful in
What do you think of this, Jan?
in what?
He's certainly a wise man.
The mission?
A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
One beer. Pour me one.
Yeah, I was. Which is why I was annoyed, which is why it ended the stream last time, because I
Where
couldn't be
can I
bothered
find
to go
out
through
more
it again.
about his teachings?
You like it?
What do the common folk?
They like it. In a few years.
Yeah, unless they...
Nonsense.
Thanks for the sermon. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your
Is the sound
plans,
coming through
son?
clear? Just because I've just got a new
Suppose
microphone.
We have a drink, of course.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Nice, nice. It was worth the money then. It's like medieval Rammstein. Well, this guy's supposed to be a priest. I'm going to skip this because it's long. I know it is.
Enough of this.
Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
He's supposed to be a priest,
Don't
but
vex me
then
again, Father.
he's a prick
It's 3 hours past dusk.
and fights and drinks a lot.
Curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can write is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
Throw them to the curb!
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
Yeah, he's obviously got a bit of a thing. I imagine if you kill enough people and you're enough of a horrible bastard that you'll eventually want to atone for those.
The peachy!
Oh dear, did that hurt?
I think I lost this fight last time because I got knocked unconscious straight away. Oh god, I hate being drunk in this game.
Watch the step, my dears. Careful, you don't hurt yourself. Here we are. Look at this beauty.
I don't think this is what they were expecting when he said, "Do you want to look at my bell end?"
Can do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
This is wonderful.
Ah, bloody oath.
They're all deaf
And
now,
now,
though.
my
That's the
dears,
thing.
comes the climax of the evening.
Nothing like some medieval unwashed vagina.
Got one, you old goat.
Come here. Oh.
Rather slapping noises.
The priest has mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
I kind of don't want to watch this. So did I get so drunk that I imagined having sex and I was actually fucking a sheep? Being drunk in this game is unpleasant.
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
I don't know what happened. That being sick was a little bit too realistic as well. Like there was the noise. To be fair, the voice acting is very good in this game, but it's a little bit too good in that situation, I think.
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell.
Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time?
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Everyone in this game has weird accents. I say everyone. Some people have English accents. Some people have American accents. Some people have German accents. Some people have weird accents that are a mixture of all of them.
Before my flock eats me alive, I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Oh. Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me.
Am I going to have to give mass?
You can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard
Oh
preaching.
fuck, I've forgotten what it was he was saying.
Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this.
Yeah, maybe. I've got a Czech friend, and yeah, I've never asked if he thinks that. I just realised that I'm looking to the wrong side of the screen. So I'm going to fix that because it's going to bug me otherwise. There we go. I flipped it. I flipped it. So it's facing the right. Flipped. So this is the right side for me. The connection isn't so good anymore. We'll never get away with this. Alright, but I can't guarantee the result. Okay.
Well, alright. Well, I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern.
Do you know
That's
what the
that.
sermon was? Because I've
No
forgotten
need
it.
to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubos.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then.
At least the character's not drunk still. Is there anything I can eat?
Don't tell me you changed your mind.
God, my character's still drunk as well. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to succeed by chance. I might have... No, not that one. Or dispel hangover effects. Fuck yeah. How do I drink it? Eat. My character's still drunk. Well, that was bullshit. I'm fucked. I think I'm fucked. This is true, but I've been playing this game incredibly badly. I've died so much, and I've streamed, like, I've done 4 or 5 streams of this, and I only just learned that you could level up your character.
Look at him. Mother of God.
So, are you following me? If you're not, give me a follow. That'd be fantastic. Because I'm going to play more of this, and I don't know, after I've played this, I don't know what I'll play. I've already completed Spider-Man to 100%, but I'm thinking about going back to it.
Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
I said I've downloaded a few other games as well.
Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas.
Thank you for the follow. I can't think of the word Gimboid without thinking of Red Dwarf.
In meam commemorationem.
You make me sound like a cowardly Gimboid git.
Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor.
Then you are very welcome to watch my stream as a
Henry,
lifelong Red Dwarf
who's here at the
nerd.
behest
I'm more than happy
Sir
to have more
Honners.
people like that in the chat.
to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University.
Skip. I've got a guess now. Start a modest sermon or start it confidently? Start it
Brothers
confidently.
and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is. Boy, has a cheek. Just as we are commanded to
I'm
obey
completely
the priests
guessing.
in
I have no
matters
idea.
of virtue, so are we commanded to defy them face to face if they live contrary to God's commandments.
Hear that, Godwin?
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, humans, hunger, and chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy.
He's doing
Their
pretty
hearts
well
are
for somebody
poisoned
who's
by covetousness.
that hungover.
They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal
If
and
I was that
murder?
hungover, I wouldn't
Pay,
even be
and
able
you
to
will have
stand up
absolution. And the
without
prelates
having a
sin
panic
and
attack
give
and being very
themselves
sick.
absolution.
For sin, shame upon them.
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. But what do they know of us ordinary folk? Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other guests and drank his fill. And when the wine was gone, he performed a miracle and created more. He, whose companions were
Jesus
poor
liked to
travelers, simple
party.
folk, prostitutes and troublemakers, performed a miracle so the feast could continue.
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
No, brothers and sisters, Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you bear in this vale of tears, but not with such abandon that you cannot keep holy the Sabbath. For there should be moderation
So I'm
in
still
all
really
things,
new to
and it is
streaming,
not drinking
and I
itself
set
that is
up a
sinful,
Nightbot,
but intemperance and beastly
but
indulgence.
I don't know
He's
what it
right.
does other than stop people from spam.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to
I
Mother
think I've
Church.
only got
What if the devil
one
himself were
command
to
so
pay?
far, which is
Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven?
exclamation
And what about
mark,
those bishops? They sin without
exclamation mark,
remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for
YouTube,
indulgences, they keep
which
fine
will
horses and
link you
hordes
to
of
my YouTube
servants to
account if you
pamper
want to
them.
watch
They play dice,
the VOD.
guard their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates! Away with them!
We're fortunate to have our good Father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
Who fucks?
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is blessed are the shepherds who shepherd.
Oi! All honor to Godwin! Let him drink like one of us!
That is all I heard in Prague.
I think I did quite well. I did better than I expected. I thought he was just going to stand up there and vomit on himself and then fall down the stairs, which is what I would have done personally.
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that was.
A young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a
I'm
silver
glad he
tongue.
came here. I don't suppose I'll ever get to Prague, and he told it nicely.
Fucking did it. Fucking swung it. I am chuffed.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. And I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin,
So's gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubosh tell you? Was he at Neuhof?
Oh, I forgot that's what I was
Who
doing.
was with him? And where are they now?
It's been so long.
Now, slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you,
Well, now Lubosh came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said, they'd
Someone
been
give
hired
my
to do
command a
some
go
crony
for me
of
to
theirs.
see if it works.
And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
fell out.
Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubosh kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubosh killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to
Yay!
find the ones
It
who are still
fucking
alive.
worked.
I need names and places.
This is all very
Did I mention
exciting
any
for
of the
me.
others?
Only
I'm like a
nicknames.
massive child.
Talked about
I want to
some
add more
fella
commands, but
called
it
Ricky from
seems
Ledechko,
slightly complicated
Pius, Timmy.
to do anything other than like that, which is
That
the
lot
one
are
that you
about
just used.
pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
I'd like to be able to have...
There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
No, I'll have to ask somebody who knows. I don't know anybody
I'd
who
hate to be
knows, but I'll have to
excommunicated
find
for
somebody.
nothing.
Probably some sort of
Anyhow,
Twitch group or something.
Good luck. Watch out for yourself. These people clearly
I'd
mean
like
business.
to add
I'd like to raise a tankard with you.
Yeah, I'll try.
I don't know, like a feature
Although
like
I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
fire a
One
spitball,
should ask.
and it would randomly pick someone from the chat to say who got hit by the spitball,
I don't doubt it.
or something like that. Just, you know, like little games and things that people can play in the chat, or, you know, one that will randomly curse someone to damnation. That'd be quite fun. So my guy's still a bit wobbly, but okay. I'm probably not supposed to be able to get up here, but oh shit, I've broken my ankles.
What's going on out there? Who's there?
It's me, you silly cow.
What have we here?
So yeah, the hope is that I'll eventually become affiliated and make a tiny bit of money, which can go towards getting a decent computer that I can stream from. Because this game is really pretty on PC. Or it can go towards a PlayStation 5, which I know is going to have a built-in stream like this, but a better one that's got the ability to have overlays and things like that, and a video editor. It seems the only logical thing anyway, considering they've added a create button and not just a share button, so I imagine it's going to allow you to have more video editing power.
Yeah.
I still can't get over how much of a luxury it is having a horse in this game. So I yawn all the time, even when I'm not tired. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
I discovered you have to be careful not to gallop too fast whilst running through the trees in case you hit a tree. It knocks you off your horse. I'm hoping they're making a sequel to this.
Yeah.
Because it is a good game, I will give it that. I have complained about this game quite a lot because I'm a filthy casual. Burned out farm. Well, I've got to have a look. Doesn't look very burnt out. Oh, it's not burnt out, there's people in it. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to buy some saviour snaps from somewhere. Do a bit of fast travelling, even though that's kind of a misnomer in this game because it's slow as fuck. Sorry, I made myself disappear because I put my arms behind my head. The chatter in the game.
Coming right up.
I'm looking for a fellow called Riki. Do you know him?
Riki? You mean Hinnick, the courier's son?
Maybe. Do you know where I might find him?
He's not usually around here. Try asking at his home, but I hope you got a thick skin. The old courier ain't exactly charming.
So you know this Hinnick? Can you tell me something about him?
Not much, I confess. Most of the village folk avoid him like the plague.
Why's that?
No one with a nose likes spending too much time around tanners. And that Riki keeps bad company. I've never heard a good word said about him.
Why do they call Hinnick Riki anyway?
He's a tanner, isn't he? If you're ever downwind of him, you'll understand. Tanning isn't a trade for the weak of stomach.
True enough, but not every courier gets cursed with a name like that.
Well, Hinnick's nature's no sweeter than his smell.
Don't tell me there's not a single person who talks to him.
He's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches. Adela, I believe she's called.
Oh, you're the wench.
Good afternoon.
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
God, no, nothing like that. It's just that you're the only one in the village who sees Hinek, so I came to ask you about him.
Aye, I've seen him often enough. I don't know what I could tell you about him.
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
I didn't expect when I played this game to
From time to time.
it to be basically like a detective story.
I don't know.
Look, Hinek's my friend, and I really need to know where he is and what he's doing.
But I already told you I don't know where he's got to.
So I suppose he just goes to the woods to pick mushrooms, does he?
Mushrooms? No. More like hares or other game.
So Hinek is a poacher? That's no surprise.
Well, he was never much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
When did you last...
A few days ago. He came to me late in the evening.
And that was unusual?
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober. He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He kept prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I
Yeah, I'm gathering that. I'm not complaining. It's interesting. It's not what I expected from an RPG. I'm just going to move the chat so it's closer so I can see it because I'm blind as a bat. Yes, I'm looking for Riki. Riki boy, where are you? Riki. Riki Martin. Sorry, 1 second. Probably hear my chair squeaking. Oi, bitch, talk to me.
God be with you.
I'm looking for your son. Any idea where he might be?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hinek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick and Harry?
That's Henry, not Harry. Henry.
Watch your tongue, peasant. I'm an envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and this is an official investigation. Stop trying to put me off, and tell me where your son is right now.
I apologize if I offended you, young man. But still, I don't know where Hinek is. He turned up at the house a while back, but then he vanished again in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
He went off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Look, it's been clear to me for a long time that my boy was headed for the gallows. But I'm still his father, right? And you can't expect me to rat on my own son.
If you value your son's life at all, you better pray I find him, because I'm not the only one looking for him.
That's no surprise. But what of it? If you're here on behalf of Sir Radzig, there's nothing waiting for Hinek but the gibbet.
It doesn't have to be that way. If Hinek cooperates, he can save his neck.
I can't say you put my mind at ease. But to hell with it. I'll tell you what I know. All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you...
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hynek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great
I
hideout
found a,
he found in the
poacher
woods.
earlier on and I killed
He
him, so
never
hopefully
told
it's
me
not
where
him.
it is.
Well, there's not much to go on. Don't you have any clue?
I really don't know nothing.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning. Go. And if he's really in as much shit as you say, please try and find him. Go. And if he's...
Oh yeah, I forgot my character's naked still. Oh, that's good. I've done that before in games where I've accidentally killed somebody who was super important and not realised it. Let me put some clothes on. Equip. Oh, hang on. There we go. Now I look ridiculous. Am I trying to find somebody else to look for, to talk to? Even. I found this place earlier on. Interesting site. And it looks like a grave, and you can usually dig graves up, but I've got a shovel and it won't let me dig it up. Is there something I'm missing? Also, I bought a treasure map earlier on, and it pointed me to that cave, and I went there, and there was nothing there. Actually, the first time I went there was nothing there. The second time I went there was a bunch of guys who killed me. I wish I could stream this game in 1080p.
Don't be such a knucklehead. Of course we can't leave him be. Brunt would slit your throat if he heard you.
But he's just some cowardly peasant. What can he do to us?
You really can't get it into your thick skull, can you? It's about our fucking reputation.
It's got a reputation of standing on benches.
Folk already shit themselves when they see us.
God-fearing folk, maybe. But in this trade, even your own people have to be afraid of you. Otherwise, they might get the idea they can do without you. Get it?
All right.
It's weird. I find that the people that obviously the few people that do watch me are usually people I already know. But the people that do watch me who I don't know are people who seem to have already completed this game.
Good afternoon.
So the first time I did a stream of this, somebody joined in, and the first thing they did was tell me exactly what happened at the end of the game.
No one has a grain of respect for me, and still they're always... Jesus Christ be praised. Farewell.
A lad like that, throw his lot in with the spawn of Satan.
Ooh, a gossip. Talk to me. You must know something.
Greetings. What do you need?
What can you tell me about?
What can I tell you?
Why not?
Well, I'm not the one.
What's the Tanner?
The less I see of him, the better.
So what?
The old Tanner's not an easy man, but a son should never let his father down. Hynek does nothing to help. He's always far.
And does no one at all talk to him?
That harlot Adela hangs around with him, of course.
Harlot?
She works as a bathhouse wench. Same thing.
Well, that's very helpful. I
God bless.
I understand why people that like this game would really like this game. I didn't like it at first. I like the story, or I like the voice acting, and I like the music and all that kind of stuff. The lock picking is infuriating and broken on consoles. I don't know if it's any better on PC, but on consoles it's impossible to pick a lock. Unless it's a very easy lock.
Jesus Christ. Your clothes. Were you assaulted?
I might as
I'd
well
like
use the
to,
surfaces then if I look
order
like shit.
something here.
And what is it you'd like?
Heal my wounds, bathe in
I'll
laundry.
certainly need a physician to treat my wounds. Then a hot bath and...
That can be arranged.
I'm not giving you that much.
Always haggle.
And how
Always
much are you
haggle.
willing to pay?
Either 25p.
Is this enough?
That's not enough. You won't regret spending the money. I guarantee it. May the Lord watch over you.
I was surprised by the sex noises the first time I did that properly. To be fair, when this game first came out on consoles, it was a buggy, glitchy mess from what I gather. And it was really poorly optimized. I mean, the game's been out for ages now, and it's still not brilliant. Like I said, it crashes quite a lot, and the textures don't load in properly and stuff. The PC version I thought I heard was okay. Definitely the PC version looks a lot better. And obviously I'm only streaming this in 720 because that's the highest I can do. And that looks murky and weird on 720. But unfortunately it's the highest I can do. Okay, so is there somebody else I'm supposed to talk to, or am I just supposed to go and search the forest for this guy? Because I can't seem to find anyone else to talk to. Yeah, he asked me to teach him, and I couldn't pick the lock, the practice lock. I couldn't do it. I broke all my lock picks, and he kept giving me more, obviously, but I just kept trying and trying and trying and trying, and it wouldn't. I couldn't even get a quarter of the way round the thing before it snapped my lock pick. I don't know if maybe my thumbsticks on my controller are not very good. This is a very old controller, but it's the only one I've got, so. And that's the bailiff. I fucking hope so. Because, yeah, I mean, it made me rage. I tend to try and avoid playing games that make me rage, and unfortunately, since a mental health thing that I had at the beginning of the year, my medication makes me irritated very easily. If I get agitated, I get very annoyed very quickly. So I'm just closing my window because it's getting cold. So yeah, I get. Track down another member of the Newhoff gang, a fellow who goes by the name of Riki. Well, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, I've got really short temper, or just frustration levels nowadays. Like Fall Guys, I really wanted to like Fall Guys, but it makes me rage. I can't play it. I played it for about 10 minutes and it made me want to rip my own head off.
You know what my old man is like. Nothing ever good enough for him. Always turning his nose up at everything I put. You'd think.
I'm also really bad at this as well. Doing this is like trying to pat my head and rub my head and pat my stomach at the same time. I'm going to stop doing that because it's making me angry. Yeah, I already know what happens in the story. I've watched somebody else play it, so, like, I don't really care about the story so much. It's the gameplay.
What are you doing creeping around like a footpad? Everyone has to carry a light at night by law.
I've watched somebody else play this game when it came out, which was obviously a while ago, so I don't really remember everything very well, but yeah, it's patience and persistence is something I really struggle with. Because some of the things I can't tell whether or not they are like that because they are supposed to be like that, or they're like that because it's not working properly. Like with the lockpicking I said before, like it seemed like it was broken, and that when games don't work properly, I lose interest very quickly. Which is kind of why I don't like Fall Guys. In theory, it's a game I should really enjoy. It's basically Takeshi's Castle, and I like Takeshi's Castle, but it's the fact that they're called Fall Guys and they fall over all the time. It makes it less about skill and more about luck. So you can't get better at it really, unless you're using exploits, which everybody does now. Like certain ways of getting around obstacles or things like that. So it can be frustrating when things just don't work properly. I guess it's also another reason why I never liked the Dark Souls or the Demon Souls or Bloodborne games, because I played them and it's to me the animation and the gameplay was janky and just didn't work properly, and that's why that game is difficult. That's why I think that game is difficult. It's not because it's necessarily a challenging game, it's because the game is broken intrinsically. I'm gonna find somewhere to sleep until daylight, so I get sidetracked so quickly as well. Who am I supposed to talk to make this mission continue? Everyone's asleep, so I can't talk to anybody. That kind of thing, though, like, I get that the more you practice, the better you get. Like, give me a hint. I'm more than happy. Like I said, I already know what happens in the story, so I don't mind getting help. If it helps me enjoy the game more, then I'm more than happy. If I was to specifically say don't tell me, then obviously don't tell me. But in this situation, yeah, go ahead, because otherwise I'll literally just be walking around in the dark for the rest of time. If I forgot what I was going to say. That's another side effect of the medication, is I forget what I'm saying halfway through sentences. I'm just going to fill up my water bottle. Does that actually mute? Because I'm using an external microphone, which is here. But I hit mute on my headset, so I don't know if that mute did that or not. I'm going to presume it didn't, but like I said, it's all new to me. Alright, go speak to his girlfriend. But she's not here yet. She's probably not woken up. That's one of the things that that does annoy me. Everything annoys me. I try to not be a bummer, but like everything annoys me. Yeah, it's like medieval times. Everyone seems to wake up at like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. If medieval times, everybody would have been awake at 5 a.m. to start doing their work. Surely. I always expect everyone to be awake, and they never are. I was supposed to have some friends joining me to watch and chat, but she mentioned that she had Chinese food and now she's stuck on the toilet.
Mother of God!
Because she's allergic to literally everything, this person. What do you mean, what's the matter with me? Shut up. I'm the worst person in the world to play a hard RPG, which is what I class this as it's hard RPG. It's not soft RPG like Fallout, like the new Fallout games anyway. I class this as difficult as the original Fallout games, which are proper RPGs. And I want to love them. They were the games that I used to play when I was younger, and I liked them. I liked the hard RPGs. Bath mode.
Who is it?
This woman's got a big chin. She's got a very square chin.
What do you need?
I just want to ask about Hinek.
What do you want to know?
Everything.
I found out that Hinek goes poaching in the woods and he's got a hideout there. What do you know about it? Don't worry. Hinek has much bigger problems than being caught poaching. And you're not involved in it anyway, are you?
No, I'm not.
How am I
It's
so
true he
filthy
used to go
again?
hunting in the woods sometimes. When he came back, he'd usually come to me. That's all.
How did you know he'd been to the woods?
He'd have
He
twigs
always
in his
talked
hair.
about what he caught, and he never came to me at other times. Probably didn't have the money for it.
Do you know who he sold it to?
He never told me straight up. But who could he sell it to? The innkeeper, I reckon. It makes sense.
For sure. Do you know what route he took? At least the general direction. Anything that could help me find his hideout.
I think he usually went through the woodcutter's camp, because he always brought me freshly chopped firewood, and he had wood chips on his boots.
Good. So at least I know where to start.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Jesus!
Why is everybody exclaiming? I literally just had a bath and had my clothes laundered.
What's going on?
Come on out there.
Is there something you need?
Apparently I need another bath. Oh no, that's the wrong button.
What's going on there?
That's something else.
What's that?
I tend to accidentally hold the button instead of press the button. What's going on? Why is everybody acting weird? Why can't I talk to you?
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, Pepper from the upper farm says the lad made as much sense.
It doesn't tell you that though. It doesn't say this is a private area. I guess it's just a thing they've missed. Do you know what? I'm really tempted. Oh, I can't. What I keep wanting to do, because I keep picking Flyer Garrick and Belladonna, and I really want to poison some food, because that's the kind of person I am. I guess I'll have to make some sort of tincture though, first. Where's the innkeeper?
Call me an owl.
God be with you, good sir.
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinnock.
But ask someone else. They've nothing to do with Riki. He'd only drive my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinnock's. He's gone missing.
Yeah, I want to learn how to do that. That is on my mission. I'm in my own little mission.
Owes me some goods.
I don't give a damn what deals you've been doing together. I won't tell anyone. I just need to know where Riki is. It's urgent.
What have our deals got to do with where he disappeared to?
More than you think. It's likely Riki is hiding out at his poaching lair. And believe me, it wasn't hard to find out who was buying game from him, and it's even easier to go to the castle and tell them. Poaching's a crime, after all.
All right. But give me your word of honor you won't tell anyone about our deal.
You have my word.
Fine.
Yeah,
So,
I want to
what
go
do you
to
wanna know?
the apothecary and
I hear Hinnock has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting.
learn
game.
how to make
Where it
potions.
is.
Not exactly.
I also need to
That
buy
is-
some saviour schnapps. Who can I buy some
where
off
it
of?
is at all.
But
I happen to know it's a dark place, a cave or an old mine shaft.
Oh, is it that place?
Whenever Riki was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so we had to have a light for that.
There is a mine shaft in the area. I know where it is.
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headland close to the water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft.
Cool. I will.
How much game did he
I'll
bring
have to
you?
go there because I'm going to have to save the game at some point.
Not much, a few pieces. There's no great demand here. Sometimes the gentry has something, otherwise it ends up in sausages.
Sausage.
I'll be with you.
Come, lasagna. Let's ride. Do I have to talk to his dad again, or can I just go search him? Because I think he's over here. I swear I press the wrong button every time. The miller. Maybe the trader? I'll try the trader. I just hope I've got enough money for it.
God be with you.
$137, Jesus. Yeah, I'll just buy the one. What can I sell? I don't want to sell Bianca's ring, even though I know that there's no point in having it. But everything's so expensive. And then I'll have to haggle, I guess.
I'd like to discuss the price. Well, we can try it. Satisfied?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
See now, I knew we'd come to an
I
agreement.
found a grave that had like 160 coins in it. And then I immediately died straight afterwards, and had it set me back, and then I couldn't find it. Right, it was at D, wasn't it? Thing is that it's giving me the location of other caves, which otherwise wouldn't be on my map. So I should probably take advantage of them. I already know where that one is. So I'll go to that one. The one that he's probably at is this one, because it's by the woodcutters. But I thought he might be at that one, but that doesn't make sense. So I'll just go to this one. Also, I think I wasted a few savior snaps because you can apply them to things like you would any potion, but I don't think that doesn't save if you do that, does it? Every time. So every game that has a horse in it, I am so bad at controlling the horse. I was playing Ghost of Tsushima and I kept stabbing my horse. Do the interesting sites always have things hidden in them, or are they just a thing to look at sometimes? Is this an interesting site because it's got lots of chamomile around it that you could use? That seems like a good skill to have. Every time. Okay. I do feel like sometimes there are things in this game that it doesn't. Well, there's quite a lot of things that it doesn't tell you, even though there is a lot of stuff to read. It doesn't walk you through. Doesn't walk you through things. Which I think, you can argue that's the point of an RPG, but that's generally considered bad game development. Like, well, that's the thing, right? You say it doesn't hold your hand, and I'd say that's what. It's not necessarily hand holding that makes a game good, but it's quality of life. Like the games that are considered the best games and the most popular games are games that have a good quality of life in them. So there's features that make the game less of a slog, or even if they had missions that specifically walked you through certain aspects of the game, which it probably does, but it doesn't. You have to find them on your own. They're not nearby. Like, I didn't, like I said, I streamed like 4 or 5 streams of this before I even realised that you could level up. Because at no point did it tell you that you could. And I didn't even know that, like, I knew that there was a player thing, but I didn't read it. It was... So yeah, and it's probably mostly my fault, but it also could do a slightly better job at pointing things out to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, solid bushes, a pet peeve. Come on, you can do it. Ah, fuck. Jesus Christ. Stop sliding. Fair enough. Good luck. Hopefully you can come back. If not, catch me next time. And the VOD will be on YouTube in a day or two. Just gotta... I get sidetracked. I swear I have ADHD. I get, like... Ooh, things. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Gotta pick the... Ooh. Got the attention span of a gnat on coke. Oh, I've gone to the wrong one. This isn't the one I wanted to go to. This is the one that I've already been to, the one that I thought, no, there's no point going to that one. Although, I had a treasure map that told me to come here, and then when I came here, there was nothing here. I even crawled inside it. I thought maybe that was a sign telling me to go that way. But I think I might have been looking into it a bit too much.
Yeah.
Whoa. Is this the woodland garden that I found earlier and completely stole every single thing? No, it's a separate one. Well, time to get picking. When I finally do learn how to make potions, I'm going to be able to make so many potions. Yeah, I can't decide what I'm going to stream once I finish streaming this, which I know is going to be a while away still, because, I mean, I'm a lot of hours into the game, but I'm not very far into the story, because of the aforementioned getting sidetracked and dying a lot. I downloaded Dying Light. I've never completed Assassin's Creed Origins, although I'm not really sure if I want to. I know I did complete it. I just didn't enjoy it. Watch Dogs 2, I enjoyed that. That was good. I could go back and play that again in preparation for the new one. I don't really know. There's rumours going around that the next free game on PlayStation will be the newer God of War, which, if it's true, I will definitely play that, because everybody says you should. And I don't like the older God of War games, but apparently this one's not like those ones. So I'm willing to give them a try, especially if it's free. Also, I might have a friend stay over in a couple of days. And she's not a gamer, but I did say that maybe I would stream that night and she can stream with. So might play some sort of multiplayer. I've only got one controller, so I'd have to take turns. Maybe. I'm thinking maybe Fall Guys, but I don't know. So I love it in games when, I'm going to point like you can see, but when you can see the shadows of the clouds moving over the land. I love that feature. It makes games look so good. I spend a lot of my time, or I did spend a lot of my time, walking around in the countryside, in the middle of nowhere, with big open expanses of green like this. And just having that feature in the game makes everything look more real. Even if other aspects are slightly janky, I find that just makes things look so much better. It's one of the things I always liked about Grand Theft Auto 5 is like the landscapes and stuff are really good, really realistic. And Red Dead Redemption 2, obviously, that game is astonishingly pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna try and save up and get a PlayStation 4, 5 even. I keep saying 4, PlayStation 5. Like, even though it's the more powerful console, it doesn't feel like a next generation console, if that makes sense, because every game that's coming out for it is going to be available for the Xbox, the current Xbox. Oh, I break my horse's legs. Oh, he must be here. Ooh, mysterious.
Jesus Christ. What am I to do? Not that I can expect any useful advice from you. At least, you've no more cares.
Need someone to talk to?
Don't kill me. I can explain. I won't tell anyone. I swear, I've no one to tell anyway. Just please don't kill me.
I'm not planning to kill you.
You're not one of Runt's men?
No.
Huh. Then who are you?
Ugh. Oh, just got a shiver.
I come here in the name of Sir Radzig Kabila and Sir Hanish of Lightburn. I'm investigating the raid on the Neuhof stud farm.
I've got no idea what you're on about.
Save your breath. If you want any chance to escape the gallows, you better come clean, all right?
Jesus Christ. This will never be over.
So?
Fine then.
That Neuhof raid of yours didn't turn out quite as planned, did it?
Depends on whose plan you're talking about. We were up to it to grab some loot and bugger off. Only Runt's cutthroats was there to shed blood.
What do you mean, Runt's cutthroats?
There were two gangs there, mine and Runt's. We was only there to steal, but they wanted to slaughter everyone.
But when you realised what they had in mind, you didn't have to go along with it, did you?
But we didn't know nothing, even though we were going to Neuhof. They told us to keep watch on the courtyard while they were cutting the horses' throats. Jesus, that fucking vexed me. Their horses was the most valuable thing there. When I spoke, not a one. They didn't talk to us at all. None of their faces was familiar either. The only thing I know is they called that huge chief of theirs Runt, and Pius warned us to watch out for him.
I don't suppose you know where they got to after the raid?
On the way to Neuhof, Timmy told me he was at their camp with Pius. I reckon that's where they've gone now. He's got quite an imagination. But Pius warned them to shut it, so I reckon there must be something in it. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us, plan them and the like. He got us into that fucking mess in Neuhof, too.
What about the others?
Timmy's strong as an ox, with a brain to match. You got more sense out of a fence post. And look, I've been with him the longest. He's my one and only friend, I suppose.
Who got your two gangs together? You must have made contact somehow, right?
Pius. He comes to us and says he's got this prime job. We're gonna rob a farm, he says. That was a big deal, because mostly we just did small stuff.
So Pius knew them?
I suppose, but I don't know where from. We even...
Where did the rest of your gang end up?
You saw Limpy, right?
Yes, but he's no use to me now. Tell me where I can find Pius or Timmy.
I don't know nothing about Pius. He vanished in the woods, and I haven't seen him since. Timmy, I reckon, went back to the mill where he works.
Which mill?
The windmill.
That's all I need to know. So now what do I do with you?
Well...
Hey, over here! It's a bill. Shh. Jake, found the cave. Shut up, Billy.
Oh, shit. Runt's people. We've got to get out of here.
They're too close. We'll never outrun them.
Fuck!
At least they don't know I'm here. The two of us can take them by surprise.
No fucking way. I'm gone.
Look here. If you run, they'll catch up with you and kill you. And me too. Together, we stand a better chance.
Jesus Christ. All right. I suppose you're right.
Hey! What's that? Who's there?
The answer to my prayer.
No! Come here, lily liver.
Well, this isn't a fair fight. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. It would help if you didn't keep climbing over fucking bushes.
What have we got here? Entertainment? Got you now, fucker!
Well, I'm fucked. Oh god, this is why this game gets on my nerves sometimes. It's now going to send me back about an hour of gameplay. Oh no, it didn't. That's actually a surprise. For fuck's sake.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you? I'm gonna enjoy this. What's the matter? Come on.
Run, 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 run.
Come here, lily liver.
For fuck's sake, why am I in a bush?
I'll slaughter you.
Game is getting on my nerves. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Not good. All right, enough. I give up. You hear?
Where are you fucking running off to? Hang on, I just killed a guy with a sword and a shield. And I haven't taken his sword or his shield. Where'd they go? Did they kill him? Do some investigating. Well, I don't want to do that fight again, so I'm going to save it. Just for an hour. Sleep for an hour. Got a sore tooth. Still. It's been like 4 days.
Yeah.
Whoops. Can I get that back? Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna put... I wish I had a pen. Where's that deer gone? I definitely hit you with that arrow. I just made my whole life a lot easier. Oh, there they are. Oh no, that's the guy I killed. I've put a mark in the centre of my screen so I can see where the arrow is supposed to hit. Obviously it hasn't made much difference.
Yeah.
I hope I can get that mark off my screen when I finish playing.
Yeah.
I'll sort it out later.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Do you know Timmy? He's a big man and,
A complete numbskull? Aye. He works here. Or he used to. I'm not sure. He vanished a few days ago. Far as I know, no one's seen him since.
Take care now.
I'm looking for a colossus by the name of Timmy. I heard he works here.
I don't know
Colossus.
anyone like that.
I'm here in the service of Sir Hanush.
A ragamuffin like you? Of course you are.
Listen, someone wants to kill him. I have to warn him.
My God. So it's true then. That idiot's got himself mixed up in something dangerous again. All right, but not here. We'll talk round the back, behind the mill.
Ugh, got a bit of tape in my mouth. I'm trying to make my life easier by putting a black dot on a piece of tape in the centre of the screen, so that when I pull the arrow out, when I pull the bow out, I still have a mark on the screen so I can see where I'm firing the bloody thing, because otherwise it doesn't give you an indication of where you're firing it, which makes it really hard.
Here I am. So, why all the secrecy?
What do you want from Timmy?
Can you tell me where to find him?
Promise me nothing will happen to him.
Why do you care so much?
He's my brother. He's not very smart, you see, and he's always getting led astray by his no-good friends. And now there's some right peculiar characters looking for him.
Who are they?
I don't know, but they looked like cutthroats, and they said some strange things, but I didn't tell them anything.
That's good. But sooner or later they'll find him anyway. Tell me where he is, and I'll take care of him.
Just realised I've had 69 views.
He's hiding at the Colburn farm, over by Merhoyed.
I get the feeling you're looking for someone here. I'm looking for someone too. Maybe we could help each other.
And who are you looking for?
A great big ox by the name of Timmy.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about him.
That's a shame, a crying shame. Now, if someone were to tell me where to find Timmy, I might offer that man.
I hear he's hiding in Ratai.
Oh, yeah? Where in Ratai?
He's at the butcher's. They're his kin.
Well, excuse me if I take that with a grain of salt. I'll just leave Radan here to keep an eye on. For your own protection, you know. Come with us if you've got the stomach for it. If not, come and find us in the Samapesh Tavern when it's all over. Or we'll find you. Come on, boys.
So I'm guessing I've got to kill this guy who's going to be keeping an eye on me then.
Do you have to keep buzzing around like a shit fly?
I always successfully press the wrong button about 4 times before I press the right one. Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm stuck on this fucking door. Move. Get out of the fucking things.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hey,
Timmy!
Timmy. How are you today?
I'm all right. Have we met?
We have now.
Huh? Oh, shit. What do you want? It wasn't me. I didn't... I mean... Shit.
I saw what you did at Neuhof.
What are you talking about? You weren't there. I mean, I wasn't there.
Don't waste your breath. You were there with Limpy Lubosh and Riki. I heard all about it.
What do you want from me?
Your mate Hinek told me about a whole camp full of those horse
Oh,
hunters.
about time. If
And
you
I
finally
wanna find
finish
it.
shitting your pants.
I need to find it.
Yeah, but why should I trust you, though? I'm not stupid. You might be one of them. Pretending to not be one of them. Trying to catch me out. I won't tell you nothing.
Oh yeah, be careful. There's a thing in the chat now that stops you from spamming.
Do I look like someone who goes around hunting down halfwits for pleasure?
No, I reckon not. But I don't know where their camp is.
That's a load of horse shit. Hinek told me
You
were
can
the
use it
and that
once.
Pius wanted you to keep your mouth shut. You must know something.
We just can't use it lots of times. You also can't use capitals. You can't write sentences in full capitals.
Try to remember.
It was in the woods.
A few other
In
bits and bobs.
some kind of woods. You know, with trees and stuff. There were some wrecked houses there and all. In the woods. A church. There was a church there. Kind of a broken one, though.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot. Now it's all clear to me. Do you remember which way
You got
went?
timed out for 5 seconds.
Was straight north from
I just saw the thing on my screen here
When
tells
you
me
go uphill from the
what
castle,
happened.
there's a path there round some barns.
How do I sound? I got my new microphone.
It leads to the woodcutters' camp. If you go further on past the woodcutters, you come across this abandoned house. Can't miss it. Looks like a house, only abandoned. Go to the left there and carry on till you come to this
The only
clearing
downside is you can hear my
with a
chair squeaking.
big beech tree.
But I'm getting a mic stand coming tomorrow.
Go left there
This fucking the microphone's
again.
huge.
There's this narrow path, and
Look,
you
look
go
how big this
straight
microphone is.
along there. Sometimes it splits up. You just keep
So-
to the left until you come to a
Nearly as big as my head.
by this big flat rock. You keep straight on
But
there.
it was good quality,
After a
expensive
while,
microphone.
you'll see a bridge, and it's right there. Easy as you please.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
Yeah, I set up loads of things so that I could have, you know, like starting soon screens and be right back screens, and if somebody follows, it would pop up on the screen and all that kind of stuff. But my internet's not fast enough.
No, don't worry. But in future, find some other way to make money. Like honest work.
Thanks. I'll try. On account of my sister, at least.
That girl at the windmill.
Aye.
Yeah, it's
Did you talk
my
to her?
internet's a lot faster than it used to
What
be,
did
but
she
it's
say?
not fast enough
She told me you're
to
as thick
do,
as a fence post,
because I'd
and
have
always
to
getting dragged into some mischief.
stream it from my
Did she?
PlayStation to my laptop, and then
Yeah.
stream it from my laptop
She's
to the
probably
internet.
right.
So that's like double the bandwidth that I'd need. Is there anything I can steal? I've got a load of beef that I need to sell before it goes out of date.
Well, I never.
Oh,
What
whoops.
the? He's stealing! Watch out! A thief!
Shit.
Thief! Help! Arrest that thief!
Can you stop that, please?
Guard! Come here quick! There's a thief over there! I see a thief! Guard!
I'm gonna have to kill this man.
Thief! Help! Arrest that thief! Guard! Thief! Guard! Thief! I see a thief! Guard! Guard! Nice.
I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have to do that, but he made me. Ooh. Well, I mean, I might as well loot him. He's already dead. My crime's not going to get much worse. But yeah, I am... Sorry, everything's in the way. Everything's going wrong. Ooh. What was I doing? Oh yeah, horse. Come, lasagna, we will go on a journey.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. A storm. A camp. That guy's wearing some nice armour. I'd quite like to wear that armour. Ooh, an archery master. I might be able to learn. Oh, there it is.
Greetings.
Yeah, my horse is... I named my horse Lasagna.
About that encampment, sir.
Because remember all those lasagnas that had horse meat in them?
found out about the camp from another of the bandits on the north, called Timmy. Big fellow, but more brawn than brave. The camp is an abandoned village in the woods to the west of Townburg.
Do you know what? Horse is better for you than cow is, so there shouldn't have really ever been much of
I don't know much apart from where it is.
a scandal.
Could you go back there and try to discover anything that could help us in the assault? The more we know, the better. And if you could carry out some sabotage while you're in there, it would be invaluable. But don't take any unnecessary risks. I don't want to lose you.
Certainly, sir. That is... I'll do what I can.
That's what I like to hear.
It's nice. I've been having people join the chat who have already completed this game and are big fans of it, so they've been helping me play the game. And it's nice to have people that are watching who aren't already friends of mine. Makes a nice change. Although it's just nice to have people watching. My guy needs to sleep. Is there somewhere I can sleep? A bed, hooray! My guy desperately needs a wash as well. Why didn't it let me sleep? Sleep. Stupid game. What have you been up to? Aside from pooing? Other than pooping? Or just pooping? Is that all you do? You just sit on the toilet and food goes in your mouth and comes out your bum hole? Big tunes. What the fuck am I doing? Brain function, do the things. Honestly, sometimes like the music stops in this game, you don't realise it's not happened for a while, and then it comes back and you're like, yeah, boy, music. Do you know what I did earlier on? Is I made butter. That's what I did earlier on. In real life, I made butter. I hope all the meat that I got from killing a deer a minute ago hasn't gone rotten so I can sell it and make some money. Where are you running off to? No, I made butter. I bought some double cream and I whipped it with my fingers until it became butter. Because that's something I learned the other day that I didn't realise, is apparently it's faster to whip cream with your fingers than it is to whip it with a whisk. It turns to butter faster apparently. It still took a long time. The video that I saw, literally, it took him 2 minutes to do, and it took me about 45 minutes to do. The first time I did it, it didn't work. Like, it did turn to... What's supposed to happen is it gets thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker, and then it breaks, and so you get butter and then buttermilk separated. But it never broke. It got thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker, and then it broke a bit, but then mixed back together again. So it was like a weird mixture between butter and cream at the same time. It tasted like butter and melted in your mouth, but was more creamy than butter. But yeah, I tried to make some butter so that I could make my own garlic butter to cook things in. Because garlic butter makes everything good. That tune's going to be stuck in my head now. I don't know how far behind the chat is to what's happening in the game, because I had some issues in my internet earlier on, so it might be quite far behind.
Good health to you.
Can we trade?
Can we trade?
You've got the coin.
Give me shit. Oh, he's not got any money. Or maybe I can trade with the chef. Tell me when you hear this, and then I'll know how far behind you are. Okay, so you're about 30 seconds behind. That's not too bad. I mean, it doesn't affect you at all. It's just, for me, it makes things a little bit weird if, like, I do something and then 3 minutes later you reply to it, and I'm like, oh, but it's fine. I like that all of the NPCs, so these people, the non-player characters, they have their own lives. So in the morning they'll get up and they'll go to the nearest one of these and they'll wash themselves in the first thing in the morning, and then they'll go and they'll get some food, and then they'll go and do their job, and then at the end of the day they'll go to the tavern or something. Oh, I'm in somebody's private area. I'll leave. Wish this fucking cook would wake up. I need to sell you things. Talk to me.
Go! Go away! Leave me alone!
Well, wake up so I can sell you things. Oh, there's a trader up there as well. I can't remember how to get there, but there is a trader. Oh, hang on a minute, maybe I can go this way. No, I can't. I'm lost, I don't know what I'm doing. Boss! Lasagna, come here. Oh, there you are. Inspector Horse. Yeah. Horsey, horsey, horsey. Horsey, horsey. Horsey. Move to inventory. I've got a very short amount of time before all of this meat goes rotten. Is she awake yet? Jesus Christ, is this woman dead?
Oh. No, my God, no!
Lazy bitch. Cook.
Ah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put some cheap wine in the stew. I'm gonna put some more cheap wine in the stew. I wish I could put rotten meat in the stew to make everyone sick. Just because that woman won't wake up, she deserves it. Wake up! I want to jump on her. Yeah, this woman bit you if you... Is she awake? No. Yeah. Finally. Get to the kitchen, woman. Go. No, don't shut the door. Fucking girl. talk to me.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Let's talk trade.
May the Lord watch over you.
I can buy everything she has. Whatever, I just want to get rid of all that stuff. Now, I need to head to the north. Come, Lasagna. Let's ride.
Yeah.
Hya, hua, hua, hya, hya, hua. Hya, hya. But no, yeah, I really do want to poison a load of people in this game. I've picked loads and loads of really poisonous things. I just have to learn how to make them into a potion. And then I'll be able to pour them in people's food.
Yeah.
I need to go to the fork in the road. The fork in the road. So it's left. This way. Or I'm wrong, and it's the other way. I think I might be wrong. It's this way. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Shall I get human dustbin? You can dispel hunger with anything. You won't suffer from eating poisoned or spoiled food, but neither will you have any positive effect from it. Does not apply to alcohol. Balanced diet. If you don't overeat or go hungry for 5 consecutive days, you get 1 bonus to your chip. No. You run faster but tire fast. No. You run slow but keep it up. No. I guess I'm a human dustbin then. I've been called that before. Those are shit choices. hated that one. Every time I press the wrong button, every time. Kill my face. There might be something worth stealing. What's Katie's song thing? Who's Katie? Oh, it must be over there. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just running around like a crazy man in the forest. Chicken chaser! Alchemy bench, that's exactly what I need. And also there's a herb woman, talk to me.
Good morning.
Teach me
Something
herbalism.
about medicinal herbs.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll...
Isn't that quite a lot? What about this?
Well, a little more. Agreed. God. Good luck, then.
Aha. This is what I've been wanting. Bane potion. Doll maker. Your muscles atrophy and you lose control of your limbs. Your entire body feels wooden and you can't move with great. You can move, but with you can only move with great difficulty. That would be handy. Damn, those are all really expensive.
Can we do something about the price?
Well, we can try it.
I better get a discount.
Satisfied?
Well, a little. See now, I.
Ow! Everything in this game is so hard. Okie dokie. Well, I've bought some poisons, so I should be able to poison the bandit camp. Am I lost?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Carry on to the junction. Oh, that's the junction. Carry on straight at the crossroads all the way to the camp.
Yeah.
Get going! I think it'd be better if I sneak, just in case. Oh no, I just realised I don't have anything to save my game with. So if I die, I'm going to have to go back really far.
A moat. It would take a while to get across, and there's nowhere to shelter from arrows.
Hé, te! Azonnal fordulj meg és kotolj, különben forruljás!
Okay, I'll leave.
Mi volt ez a hang? Semmi keresnivalód itt, pusztulj innen, vagy átugasztod itt a szemed!
Well, that's exactly where I didn't want to end up.
A stockade. A handful of men could hold it for quite a while.
Huh, I just found some poison, that's helpful. Alright, I'm going to wait until it gets Mm. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Why aren't you dead yet? You are back, or you will be back. Where the fuck do you go? You am back. Okay. Well, come back. I wish this game had a way to compare items. I mean, not that it makes no difference. It makes any difference to you, but like riding boots 57, those ones are 37, so I've got to then drop those. Riding breeches. Well, I'm not wearing breeches. I'm wearing hose at the moment. I got hose. They are types of my clothes. Types of my clothes. Oh, but maybe my level isn't high enough. That's a question. That's a thing. Right, I have to be sneaky now. A sneaky boy. This is where you see me get really angry. Fuck! Run away! Yes! That was lucky. I hit him in the head and knocked him out. Ooh, he's got a saber, it's a harness, a metal shield, although I don't know. I'm going to take all of his stuff, but I don't know if I'm going to be, if I'm skilled enough to use most of it. Is that the one? 200 health, yes. I don't know if you can hear it. My neighbour is snoring and I can hear it. Can hear it. So, He snores loud, very loud. It's all I can hear now that I can hear it. It's like everything. I can't find somewhere to put the chat that I can see it without it getting in the way of stuff on the screen. Ooh, I'm gonna wear a kaftan and a harness. I'm overloaded with stuff. I guess I'll... So this is very boring to watch, but I'm trying to figure out what to equip. So what is it? What is the one that I'm trying to use? Fuck's sake. Is it the saber? Minimum agility 7, yeah. So every time, getting so annoyed with pressing the wrong fucking button every time. So now, is that better? Right, where is it going? I'm overloaded still. Very overloaded. I'll drop the common saber then. Since I can't use it and it's taking up space. There's just loads of shit just dumped in the middle of the forest. I'm gonna wait till it gets dark and hopefully sneak in and poison their food.
Hé,
Oh,
te!
I've been caught.
Mit akarsz, hogy ennyit bámészkodsz itt?
Oh, he thinks I'm one of those. Act natural?
Húgyoznom kell.
Itt csinálod, hogy ahol akarod. Úgyis térdig járunk a szarban.
Shit, that was so fucking lucky. That worked. Just act natural. You're supposed to be here.
Ki vagy?
Okay, no you're not.
Look at that. Those heathens are a lot tidier than the bandits.
Run away. Stop following me, you cunt.
Hé, te várj csak egy kicsit. Mit akarsz, hogy ennyit bámészkodsz itt?
Growl.
Hé, te nem tartozol közénk. Honnan szedted ezt a... Barátaim! Kit nem látok? Megjött a mulatság!
He's hitting me in the head with this sword.
Tina! Egad! Milan took them.
Oh, it'd be so helpful if there wasn't fucking trees everywhere.
Get him!
Oh, who's firing arrows at me? I might die. I know it looks awful when I'm in the forest. I can't help it, but this is where the mission is.
Itt vagyok! Meg vagy te személy!
Fuck! I'm so far away. It's gonna put me back so far. Oh god, this chair is so uncomfortable. I'm trying to sneak into their camp so that I can poison their food.
Mate, it will take a while to get across, and there's nowhere to shelter from arrows.
What has she done to cover off? I don't understand. Last time I saw Katie, she wasn't in Katie mode. She was in... Well, it's not proper to say what mode she was in, but it wasn't Katie mode. Yeah, why are you typing on WhatsApp instead of in chat?
The stockade. A handful of men could hold it for quite a while.
You know you can use Twitch on your phone, yeah? It's just annoying because every time you text it vibrates, and that means that people can hear it. That's all I'm thinking. I'm sure you can. I'm going to check. You do know this as well. After the stream's over, I'm going to go and check. Also, you're going to hear this. Definitely going to hear this.
No. Hear anything? No. Hear anything? No.
Well, I mean, you may be the only person watching my Twitch stream, but now anybody who watches the VOD is going to hear your voice. And people do watch, not many, but some people do watch.
A kíváncsiság... Itt nem látod. Megjött a mulatság.
Oh, that's so distracting.
Geci!
I think I'm going to die again. Yep, definitely going to die again because I'm being attacked by more than one person. Every time I die in this game, it makes me want to stop playing the game. I can't read your chat, your messages. You probably will get the shits again. Is it possible for me to sneak around the other side?
A moat. It would take a while to get across, and there's nowhere to shelter from arrows.
Who the fuck is Jennifer? What the fuck? I'm so confused. You keep talking about people and I don't know who they are. What the Oh, okay. The video must be really slow. I I know now. Yes, it took me a lot longer than it should have done. No, I won't shout out. Send me some money. I don't know who she is, so it doesn't matter to me.
A bridge. That'll make it easier to cross the earthworks. There's open ground on both sides of it, but it's the fastest route for an attack.
I'm going to try and kill this guy. Fuck off, you cunt. Just die.
Jehova, ljus still. Ställa dem.
That's what happens when you surrender to me. Kitten loaf. I see the kitten loaf. How many horses? Horses? What the fuck am I talking about? How many apples do I have? Jesus Christ. I don't need 15. I get very annoyed. I get very annoyed indeed. I accidentally took my shoes off. Oh shit, that's a lot of arrows. That's probably why I'm so overrun with things. Oh, for fuck's sake. I am stupid and it's really annoying. And I just threw my shield on the ground 'cause I'm bloody stupid. Can I use that? Or am I too dumb to use that? No, I can use that, that's good.
Good ground for a big fight, but not much cover. A stockade. A handful of men could hold it for quite a while. Scratchy beard, scratch the beard, scratchy, scratchy, scratch the beard. Hopefully if I can sneak in while they're all asleep, I'll be able to poison the food. Of course, if I can't do any of the things that I'm hoping to do, I'll just get killed and then I don't know what I'll do. Yeah, it's a shit plan, but it's a plan.
Oh, that's going to make things a little bit difficult. I should have bought some of that potion that makes you see in the dark. That would have been helpful right about now.
Gears!
How am I going to make him leave?
Mi az ott?
Because there's no way I'm going to win a fight with this guy in the dark. Where the fuck am I now? I've fallen down a
Look at
thing.
that. Those heathens are a lot tidier than the bandits.
Gears!
Go to sleep, stupid men. Ugh.
Mi csinálsz ott?
Cabbage, that's not going to help. I like cabbage as well, but it's not going to help me take down these humans.
Mi az ott?
Ah, no. I'm fucked. I'm completely fucked. I'm totally 100% fucked. Fucked in the fuck. Oh, I just had an idea as well. What a fucking idiot.
Kitekerem a nyakad, te nyomoron!
I'm just gonna die. There's nothing I can do. I can't sprint. I'm being shot at by 500 people. That guy's got a sword. I've got my hands up. Leave me alone. Just kill me. Just fucking kill me. Oh, did you hear that? These are all things that streamers should never do on stream, like crack their knuckles and things. Things that make people feel sick. I don't know what the fuck to do.
A moat. It would take a while to get across, and there's nowhere to shelter from arrows. A bridge. That'll make it easier to cross the earthworks. There's open ground on both sides of it, but it's the fastest route for an attack.
Yeah, Dan said he played it for like 10 minutes and then never played it again. And to be honest, I understand. This game is not friendly to people who are not used to this kind of game.
A stockade. A handful of men could hold it for quite a while.
Fuck. Well, I'm gonna die again. I can never talk while I'm doing this because it takes so much concentration. Fuck. Dead. I hate this mission. I hate this game. I hate everything. I have half a mind to turn the game off, to be honest, and play something else for a little while. But I can't decide what. I've got too many games and too much choice. What, play something else? I don't know what to play. I can't think of a game that I could play that's not going to make me more angry. Also, it would mean turning the stream off. Or actually, no, I don't have to necessarily. I don't have golf. I don't have golf. I could play some Call of Duty. Maybe.